All right, so the difference between what and why. I watched this video the other day. It's a church comedian. He's a Christian comedian, this guy. And I shared it with my team, but he talked about your what versus your why, okay? And how he described it is he showed this video. That was really impressive. Who on here saw that, this video? So he asked this guy to sing. He says, what do you do for a living? And he says, I am a vocal coach. And he goes, great. Sing Amazing Grace for me. And the guy starts singing and he's like, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, right? And just sings it. And it was good, wasn't it, Jen? So he just sings the song and it's fine. He's on key. He sang it fine. And then he asked him to change his mindset. And I can't remember exactly what he said, but he just said, now I want you to sing it like you're singing it for, and he described a group of people that you wanted to move. So then the guy busts out, and I can't sing like, you know, those black men with all the rolls and stuff, but then he was like, Amazing Grace, right? And he just goes, and you're like, what? So this guy who was okay, the guy gave him something like heartfelt of who to sing it to, kind of like this. If you guys were to just ask me to sing, and I sing a little bit, right? But when I sang, my grandfather was dying, and he was in hospice, and we cut off the ventilator, and he was dying. And he wrote down, because he had a trach and he couldn't talk, and he wrote down Amazing Grace. And so when we sang Amazing Grace, with him passing on, that was heartfelt, right? I was singing it out of love for my grandfather and for the hope that one day I'll see him in heaven. Because until that point, he rejected the Lord. Anyway, so why am I saying this, right? And how does this apply to life? I cry way too much on Periscope, by the way. So it's because I have strong whys. So what you're doing, what do you do for a living? What makes you money? What is your role in life, right? We have these roles, we have these identities we put on ourselves, and it's our what, okay? So like this guy talked about, what? He's a comedian, okay? That's what he is. But why he is a comedian and why he does that is to inspire and speak life into people and bring joy and happiness and humor, right? So whatever you're doing in life, whatever it is, I mean, even if you guys haven't watched Simon Sinek has an incredible video about your why. And it doesn't matter what your job is. If you have something that drives you, if you find purpose in why you're there and why you're serving and why you're doing what you're doing. Maybe you're in a job that you don't really care for. But guys, dig deep and figure out God has you there for a reason, right? So dig deep and figure out what you bring to that group that you see every day, to that office. Figure out what your passion is in life. Like, I want my ultimate why, my ultimate drive, what I want to be good at, what I want to bring to people is I want to speak life into young women, particularly. So young women that have been abused or have had, you know, kind of a disturbing past and think that they are on a path that's downhill and that they can't change it, okay? So that's when anything I do, I am trying to drive towards that I want to speak life into young women one day. Oh, bye, Blake. I want to speak, it's true. If it doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. I want to speak life into young women. And so let me just straight up tell you my what and my why. My what is a network marketing business. I have a network marketing business that I'm building income, and it's selling skincare. Okay, I didn't even use skincare before I started the company, so I'm not like super obsessed. It wasn't like my dream to be in beauty or any of that. But that's my what, that's my vehicle. All right, but my why is one day I want the time and the financial freedom to go over to Africa and to help rescue young girls from the sex trafficking. And I want to speak life into them and let them know that there is hope beyond what they've experienced. There is hope for them, that they can be healed, they can be renewed, they can be refreshed, can become a new woman in Christ. Okay? And that they can change the lives of others. So that's my why. What? Network marketing. Who cares, right? It's a vehicle. But it's a vehicle that's going to get me where I want to go and give me that freedom to do. Right now, my leader is over in Africa at the orphanage that she started. And the reason she gets to do that now, thanks, Jen, one day. The reason she gets to do that so freely now, like she used to have to stress about the money to get over there. But now she just picks up and goes when she needs to go. And it's because of the vehicle, the what, that is driving her to be able to fulfill her why. And so I want to encourage each of you, no matter what you're doing right now, no matter where you are in life, no matter what your day job is or your side hustle is, look at that as your what and dig deep and figure out what your why is, what your purpose is, and let it drive you to be successful. Let it drive you, okay? So that's all I got. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and interacting and sharing and watching me cry again. And anyway, I appreciate you guys. Good stuff. All right, take care, and we'll talk on Friday.